The following review is either going to be the Transformers, Rise the Beast, Jungle Mission Pack, Bumblebee, Buzzworthy, Wheeljack, Nightbird, or Cheetor. So stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to review the Transformers, Rise the Beast, Jungle Mission 3-pack, the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Transformer set, Cheetah, Nightbird, or Wheeljack. Now we're just going to do one of these deluxes today, because doing all three will take too long. It'd be a long video. So today we're just going to start with one of them, but first we'll go over the package. Alright, there's Transformers Rise the Beasts, Jungle Mission 3-pack. It's the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Special Edition. It's a Target exclusive. You've got Cheetor, Nightbird, and Wheeljack. Let's see. There's Cheetor in his alt mode, Nightbird and Wheeljack in his robot modes. And if you look here, make sure you have all three of the white bags for their weapons. There's Wheeljack's in here, there's Nightbird, and there's Bumblebee. On the side, basically you got the Bumblebee Buzzworthy. There's Bumblebee. Up top, you've got the Wheeljack. You've got Nightbird, you got Cheetor. On the bottom, there's the UPC. And on the back, Cheetor to robot to Cheetor in 21 steps. Nightbird is 19 steps from robot to car. And Wheeljack is 23 steps from van to Wheeljack. Again, the Jungle Mission 3-pack. This is the Target exclusive. Alright, now we're going to crack this guy open. I'm going to take a look at one at a time, at least for this video. Stay tuned. So we're just going to open them up real quick on camera, just to show you guys what we got. Now here is the 3-pack, again with those bags. And then you got all the instruction booklets. This is just trash. You got the you got the Cheetor instructions. Pretty cool. I think just a remake of the Kingdom version. Here is the Nightbird instructions. And here is the Wheeljack instructions. So I just wanted to show you how they come. With all the instructions just throw in the back. Alright, now we're going to start one of the individual reviews. And in this video, we're going to take a look at Wheeljack. Alright, first we have the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Transformers Rise the Beast logo Wheeljack, the instruction booklet. And when you open it up, first it has, you can put the gun in his hand. No kidding. And then you got the transformation in 23 steps. And then you can put the gun in van mode on the top facing forward or in the rear facing backwards. Okay. Now for the gun. Let's see. It's a cool looking gun. It's not really black. It's more like a grayish color, but it's got some pretty cool details, as you can see. And it's got a 5mm port. And let's see. We get out some small blast effects. And it is, oops. Barely, but it is blast effect compatible. And we'll get some different blast effects over here. Yes, so that's good. And now for Wheeljack, or is what some people call him Pablo himself. Now, this is not the first real live version of Wheeljack. In Dark the Moon, he was supposed to come out as Wheeljack, but then they named him Dino in... No, not Dino. They named it... He was actually named Q in Dark the Moon, and his face looked like Albert Einstein. But for some reason, both him and Mirage, who were both in Rise of the Beasts, they were known as Dino and Q in Dark the Moon. And now they're back to being Wheeljack and Mirage. Now, does this look like Wheeljack? No, it doesn't. But we'll get into that later. Alright, first we'll take a look at his little face. He's got some glasses on, which is, I guess, pretty neat. I mean, it's different. There is light piping in the head with the blue eyes. The face is silver, and it's pretty detailed. You can see his mouth and all. You got the silver on the grill with an Autobot symbol. You got blue headlights here and blue little lights here. You got these struts coming down. You got his waist, and he's more brown, copperish color. He's copper and like an off-white, a cream white. You can see it says TV Pablo. He's a TV repair van. And there's the other side and the back. Pretty clean in the back. I mean, not really any hollow parts at all. Yeah, these doors kind of make his wings. But you got a little kibble on the arms, but nothing that's too bad. And I noticed, though, look at the hands. They're black on the front, and they're kind of copper on the other side. I wish they would have painted the hands all one color. But I digress. All right, articulation. The head is on a ball joint. Pretty good movement. Pretty hard. Up and down motion. The arm, if you move the door in, it's on a ball joint. You can do back to back. You can do 360. You can do it out to the side. It's got some flexibility right there. The elbow is 360 degrees at the elbow. And it even moves at this joint too. Nothing on the hand. Let's see, other arm. You've got the 360 degree movement. Whoops, and he just popped out. Ball and socket joint. And that was a pain in the neck to get that in. But anyway, so the arm is 360 degrees. Again, it goes out to the side. He's got that little action, little movement in the arm. The elbow, same way. Waist rotation, 360 degrees, mostly unhindered. Let's see. Front leg, you can do the whole 90. Back leg, you can do the whole 90. Can't really do the split because he's got his leg in the way. And then the knee bend. Oh, that's unfortunate. You could tell. I wonder if you move this out of the way. Nope. No 90 degrees on the knee. But ankle goes front, back, and you got side to side. So, and the ankles are good for putting them in poses like this. So he's pretty posable. So I don't like the ball and socket joints for the arm. And his hand, the gun is very tight in his hand. And we can do little bloosh. And that is Wheeljack from our Rise of the Moon. I guess he's not bad. I kind of wish he was a different robot and not Wheeljack. I read an article today that said the director, Stephen Cable Jr., had nothing to do with Wheeljack. The higher-ups wanted him to be like a nerd and, you know, because he invents things, but I don't know. I hate when directors get involved. And considering Wheeljack looked like this in the previous Bumblebee movie, that just makes what the directors do a lot worse. Because if you come out like this in the director's movie, and then in the Bumblebee movie, and then in the next movie, he looks like this 7 years later with no explanation, with a different accent. It just, I wish they would have done, just give him a new name. Transformers has always been new names and old names. You know, like Blackout wasn't a popular Transformer like for the first one. Grindor was not a Transformer. So, but that is the two Wheeljacks. I mean, the faces are different. I mean, complete body styles are different. Even if they would have kept maybe Wheeljack's face flaps or his wings. But Wheeljack from the first movie, Wheeljack from the second movie. So, not much more to say. Let's do some robot-to-robot comparisons. Now, this first comparison, we're going to bring in the other two pieces from the Jungle Mission 3-pack. We've got Nightbird and Cheetor. Now, I thought Cheetor was a straight recolor, but I just noticed he's got a lot different parts, a different weapon. So I wasn't going to do one on Cheetor, but I will now. So that is your Jungle Mission 3-pack. Now we're just going to bring in, these are battle chargers from the, geared toward more the little kids. But right now, this is the only Mirage figure I got in Optimus Prime. And then we're going to bring in Freezer and Core Class RC. Now, we're going to, later on in We'll see if this looks good in robot mode and then when he's in a van mode, because RC rode inside of him. So this scale might be accurate, but it might not. But we'll see later on. And then we're going to bring in just a couple people from the old movie. This is the Bumblebee movie. The Bumblebee Jeep and Shatter. Alright. And then we're going to bring in Wheeljack again and RC. Now, it would have been cool to see G1 figures like these in this new movie besides Optimus Prime. That would have been neat. But, and then we'll do the Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime. Still my favorite Prime of the bunch. Alright, now we'll get to transform it. Now, transform Wheeljack. First, going to take his gun off. And then what you want to do is you want to lift these panels up. You want to pull this down and then close these panels in. Come around to the back, take this whole piece, and it's on a slider. Slide that up. Push the head back, and then you want to lift this up over the glasses. Alright, and then take the body and extend it. That gives you more room. Now, on these, what you're going to do, it's on a little sliders. See that double joint? So you want to fold this in so this rests up right there nice and snug. You're going to squeeze this out and rest that right there. Now, you have this little pin right there, little tab. What's going to happen is it's going to go in here. There's a little tab in there. So, when you rotate these down, alright, you want to get that tab into that little notch. Might be a little tricky at first until you get used to it. And I'll try the other side. So you want to swing the door down. Alright, and then this little notch will fit into there. See, and now this is nice. See, the rim goes from the brown to the white. Nice and smooth. And this side doesn't want to cooperate. But, alright, now that's in. Now, you just want to keep the, the hands down for now. So, the front of the van is all nice and secure. So now, come to the back. Okay, you want to take these pieces and flip them up. They will fall down probably. Take the foot and extend it, straighten it out, bend them at the knee, untab this. You'll see a tab, and then flip this around and push it down for right now. Alright, let's do the other side. Bend at the knee, untab this, rotate it up, push it back, straighten out the foot. Alright, now what you want to do is put the feet together. You've got a tab back here, slot back here, and this little joint up here. So, you might want to just try to get this as best you can. Let's see, let's move these down a little. We'll give us a little more clearance. Alright. There. Okay, so now that you got this done, you got to push the, make sure these are out of the way and these doors don't close. Now you got to get the toes underneath the roof of the van. Now it's transparent plastic, so you got to be very careful. You got to just push these under like that, and now that's what you should have. Now this little end tab right there will fit right in here. So now that's what we've got so far. Now the doors, you got a big tab here and a slot there. Let's see, you just want to get these into the doors. Why isn't this? Oh, feet aren't straight enough. There you go. Now the other side, you want to get the door in. There. You want to get that door in. And then these, again, pop in there. And then you'll have these. There's two little grooves there and there. And you just push these in like that. And there is your Wheeljack van. TV Pablo. And he rolls pretty good. Let's see. All four wheels are pretty good. Now, I don't like how I just noticed it's metal hubs in the front and black on the back. But not too bad. Now, this is an unlicensed Volkswagen van, so it won't be the exact representation as it is in the movie, but it's still a neat little van. Here's like a little, I guess like a tool rack up here. And the instructions say you can put the gun here, or you can put the gun here. Now, these are also 5mm ports too, so they're compatible with all of your weaponizers and all those other good stuff. All right, now let's take a look at the van. You got the cool Autobot symbol. He's got the silver. He's got two grills, the blue lights here, and then blue fog lights here. This doesn't bother me much. You got a door handle. You got the clear plastic. Now, he had a lot more writing on in the movie, but this just says TV Pablo. He's a TV repairman. You got some good detailing over here. It looks like a gas cap. On the back, pretty cool. It's actually his knees upside down, so it hides his feet pretty good. You got the red lights. You got the steel bumper. Other side, you got the van door handle, the door handle for the front of the van. You got more of that paneling detail. Wheels are pretty good. From the top, not bad. From the bottom, I mean, yeah, you can see his head right there, but these pop in, these just fold in here. As long as these are all nice and secure, he's going to be a good little Wheeljack. And you're just going to have to live with seeing these bars like that. They could have hit him better. But, and that's it. Now we'll just throw this gun. I actually like the gun in the back, facing forward. Alright, now we've done that, let's do some vehicle-to-vehicle comparisons. And the first comparison I'm going to bring out for Wheeljack is we're going to bring the Bumblebee movie Wheeljack in. And I should have done this the first time. This is my Siege Wheeljack, or Earthrise. So you got three versions of Wheeljack. See, so they could have kept them similar, the green, the white, but for some reason they decided to go with the van. I don't agree with Hasbro saying they want him to look nerdy and stuff, because he's a genius. But what can you do? Alright, next we're going to bring in Nightbird. Yeah, we'll do like this so you can see the beauty of them. There we go. Shine some light there. So there is Nightbird. And the new Cheetor, which I really like now that I had a chance to transform him. So there is your Jungle 3-pack. Cheetor, Nightbird, and Wheeljack. And then we're going to bring in Mirage and our Optimus Battle Chargers, or Battle Changers, one of the two, from Rise of the Beasts. And we're just going to bring in Bumblebee Jeep and RC from the Bumblebee movie. So that's kind of like real life. And then we've got our RC core class figure, even with the stand, shouldn't sit up. Now, I'm not sure about this, this scale, but we're going to show you what she looks like in robot mode compared to him in a minute. And we're going to bring in Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee movie. I've got the Voyager Studio Series pre-ordered from Target, so when that comes in, I'll do a review on that. And that is all. So, pretty cool. Oh, let me show you what RC looks like real quick. Alright, so here's RC in robot mode. And she's definitely not going to fit inside of him like in the movie. Let's see. Could she hop on top? Yeah, it doesn't quite work out. In the movie, RC is almost the same size as a human, but they could be in scale. But I digress. All right, so that is Wheeljack in his TV repair van. Now, if you've been to my channel before, you know I always transform them both ways. Reviewers that don't are doing you a big disservice because usually it's a lot easier to go from this mode to the robot mode. I always start how they are packaged. These guys are all packaged in robot mode, so that's how I started it. And now to finish the review, I always go back the other way. So, we're going to transform him back. Now we're going to transform Pablo, otherwise known as Wheeljack. First, take the gun off. Next, let's unhook these. And then we're just going to pull the arms out like that. Then we're going to carefully separate this whole back piece, straighten it out, and then you could split the legs. Split the legs apart. Swing this over, snap it in, stretch, and fix the feet. So stretch you gotta rotate this around 180, stretch out the leg, the foot shifts back, pull this little area down, pull that one down. Now we got the feet. Okay, again, make sure these are pulled down. For the top, what you want to do is unhook this, pull this away from the wheel like that, and then rotate the doors up. So you want to untab it. So you want to pull it up, pull this out. There you go. Okay. Take the arms, and we're just going to spread them like that. Take this, and we're going to fold in the chest piece, fold that down. It fits, there's a little tab right there. We'll go right here. Lock that in. Now these, what you got to do is come back here with your nail and lift them up. Come back right here with your nail. Oops. Lift it up. And these is a little tab in there. They just rest in there. And then straighten them up. Straighten them up. The arms. Fold the arm in. And then these you could roll them down if you want. These are a little, so you could roll these down. And now you've got wheelchair back again. And we'll just lock this in. They don't really snap in that much, but they do a little. And there is Wheeljack. And if you want, you can keep his gun. Oh, and then the last thing is it's on a slider. Slide that down. If you want, you can even keep his weapon here. So you can display him without his weapon. And there is Wheeljack. And then, of course, you can have these flared out. You can have them up like that. I mean, there's really no way. I wonder if you could lift it up like that to give it a little more, there you go, a little more profile. But, yeah, that is Rise of the Beast Wheeljack. All right. Well, I guess we're at the end of this review. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Hit that like, please comment, and tell me how you like the movie, or if you've seen the movie. I've got a 30-minute spoiler review. So if you want, I'll put that in the a link below to watch that. I'll link it to my, I don't have that many Rise of the Beasts playlist yet. I'm getting more toys in as they come in. So, like I said, we just got this is the 3-pack with Cheetor and Nightbird. They may or may not be up by the time you watch this. But subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. If there is a link below to buy this guy from like Amazon or Big Bad Toy Store, feel free to do that. It helps me a lot. I do YouTube for fun right now. I have a real job during the week, and I do this on weeknights and weekends, so it helped me a lot. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and go see Rise of the Beast. If you want more Transformers movies, we've got to support them. So go to the movies, or else they're not going to make them. And then we're just going to be out of luck. So, all right, Michael Bay really hurt the franchise. He took it to the high and then to the low, and now Transformers has to slowly climb its way up the ladder. All right, Rodimusbill out. Till all are one. Till all are one.